So from the original record, from the October 29 and the procedure, and so on this record and indicating, and we didn't proceed with egg retrieval, and we aspirated of aspirated follicles, and but there's no egg was identified from that follicle. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So that is from the progress note and for the physical report. And let me also open the embryology file. Hold on a second. So that from the embryology file also did not see any notes about your egg evaluation or the egg information. So I think obviously the October cycle we did not get the egg. We did proceed with egg retrieval, but we did not get the egg. So you tried once in October, and then tried the second one in December. But the December one, there is a follicle, but the follicle never grew. So then eventually follicle was the treatment was eventually canceled because you request to cancel cycle. So I think that's the situation for the last two cycles. But at the same time, I didn't notice also you monitored on the last Saturday, which is February 4th, and so your FCF is 40, but you have two follicles, but for some reason that cycle would not proceed. Can you explain to me what's the reason behind, and you decide not to proceed for that cycle?
I just had PRP done at the end of January.
Oh,
and
okay.
It didn't. It was only 2 weeks in between, and I just didn't see any reason, if there was no progress at that appointment, to keep coming back, considering I just had the treatment. And that maybe I needed to wait for the second month.
Oh, okay.
Or a month after, and just see where it goes. And my other concern is not just that I feel like the staff, they're speaking on things that are not accurate, and it's really concerning. Well, I don't know why she would say that there was one egg, and I confirmed with her if that was what I heard correctly, and she said yes. And this entire time I've been under the impression that there was one, and there never was one. It's extremely upsetting. I don't know her. It was the discharge nurse in recovery right after the procedure. She gave me the instructions for medication afterwards, and it's just so I don't remember her name, but the nurse at the time right after the procedure
area, I see.
Yes, and so and this is the second time where someone has said something that was not accurate to me, including during the time of getting my donor shipped from Scottsdale to Irvine. There was urgency around that, and I was told that it was because my egg retrieval was coming up very soon. And although I understood that didn't make sense, it was mentioned to me multiple times that my egg retrieval was coming up soon and I needed to kind of help push this along. And that was not the case at all. Not the case at all. So it's just concerning that I'm being told from different departments things that are not accurate to my specific case. And I planned basically a lot of things around the fact of whether I got an egg or not at that time. And I feel like I'm not making the progress that I thought I had. And I'm just really discouraged, even though I've had this PRP and, I don't know what is to come. It's really hard.
I think if I were you, I would be frustrated myself, and because of the with egg and without egg, that's a pretty significant difference. Especially, I think if the nursing staff did not know something, they should ask you and to verify before tell you, because otherwise they give the misinformation.
Yes.
So, I'm sorry, and that happened. So I would like to get to know, and so who was the nurse on that day, and so who could be the responsible for give this missing information. And so I apologize for what of this missing information. And so hopefully that's something which will never happen in the future.
Okay. Do I need to coordinate with Arcadia about the information for PRP? Because I thought everybody worked together, and I found myself telling everybody multiple times that I just had PRP as if they had no idea, and I feel like my care is not cohesive without that information. I just thought that they would send that over to you, and I don't think that they have.
No, I just look up the stimulation sheet of the February 4th, and here I did not see the regarding PRP information. So I think sometimes the PRP information may be at a different location, so that's why I did not have. By the way, you said PRP on which day you did the PRP?
January 20th.
I see. Okay, so I put a note on your file, so now everyone will be aware of that you had a PIP on the January 20th. So yeah, I think it's good. At least I see the 2 follicles, and so hopefully in the next month when you come back, and we have more follicles.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, keep it positive. And so I think you're still young, and don't give up. And so we have a woman at age, sometimes for some patients may be easier, for some patients may not be so easy. And so as you probably heard the story in the 41, 42, 43, and those women, and so we just need one good egg to have a baby, to be positive, and so at one at a time. So I think hopefully we can have, since you still have follicle, so definitely you have a chance.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Yeah, hang on there, be strong. Okay, we'll be here with you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello? Erica?
Yeah.
Okay, you got the news.
I have never in my life wanted somebody's job more than I want right now. You cannot say these kinds of things to people when you don't know. Like, either
Sorry.
You can't do this in this kind of field, and I don't care where you come from. You have to be able to communicate with people clearly, and you have to be able to understand clearly what is, like, I mean, that's not something that you can just mess up. It is February 11th, Friday night, Super Bowl weekend, and like, this is just part of like life, right? So everyday life is happening, things are happening while going through IVF. And so whether you have good news or bad news, other things are happening. The world revolves still. I say all that to say that I just got home. I've been trying to enjoy Super Bowl weekend here in Arizona, again, especially since I live so close and to the stadium, and